Hi, everybody. This is Sunshadow Tarot wishing you a very happy and healthy 2023. I just wanted to take a moment to discuss something very interesting about this end of year transition from 2022 into 2023. And there's nothing I hate more than those end of year recaps on the news, but 2022 had some very striking points that I think we should all take note of. And these crucial observations will frame the way we move forward in 2023 and beyond. 2022 is a year where everything came into very crisp detail, sharp contrast, black and white. It has been a year of us getting our bearings through aggression, through brute force, through threats and taking advantage of us, when many of us were down. And we've seen international bullying on a scale that we have not experienced in many decades. From the first days of 2022 until the very last days, the very last moments of 2022, we have been made to understand who we really are and who everyone else really is. We've had this sharp contrast over the past year. Civility versus barbarism, Samaritans versus the con artist, reason and science versus cult belief, the rights of women internationally threatened and gutted, near topplings of government scammers are being exposed every day, and the list goes on. And also the true character of many people in power have been laid bare. So government officials, corporate titans, celebrities, and even everyday people we see. Do they support their governments or not? Will they fight or flee? So we have seen overall people's real motivations. Who and what causes people to be truly loyal and what they truly believe in. Who is a friend? Who is a foe? Who is the enemy within? And the sheer number of these stories in 2022 is overwhelming. It's almost crazy. So much that all of them can't even be listed, and in other times, even one or two of these stories would be earth-shattering. But in 2022, we could hardly keep up. And as we have found out, facts are still being revealed up until the very last second. But we are in luck with 2023, and this is what I wanted to bring up. This is very important. I've taken some time and listened to many good astrologers over the past few weeks, and most of them seem to be saying something that we should really pay attention to. 2023, in comparison to other years, has a good chance of being a quote-unquote quiet year. Now, let me qualify something very important. In comparison to other years. In comparison to the last 2 years, and in comparison to the next few years that they see coming up. So astrologers are predicting that 2024 through, say, 2026, at least those 2 years, are going to be very dramatic years with an extraordinary amount of change that most of us cannot even imagine or envision. Now, that does not mean it's going to be all bad or all good, but what they're saying is very intense change is coming in the latter part of this decade, and this year, 2023, seems to be, in comparison, the breather year. So there's a few ways to look at this. If you have wanted to do something and you've been sitting on the sidelines, researching, making notes, thinking up possible scenarios, making plans, making diagrams, getting all your ducks in a row about some big project or big commitment that you've been hesitant to move forward on, 2023 is the time where you really need to say, Am I in or am I out? Am I going to do this? Am I going to get this in motion or not? So have you been thinking about starting a business, going to school, taking another step in a relationship, filing for a patent, releasing an album, paying off bills, fixing credit, getting a new job, starting a new career, starting a YouTube channel, committing to some kind of mental or physical health regime, start meditating or doing some intense personal work? Then 2023 is the year where you're going to have the space to get a foothold. 2023 is going to allow you to secure yourself before everything starts to move incredibly fast in 2024 and beyond. Now, that is if you have already made your plans and you were simply just hesitating. So if you only have a dream, now is the time to really buckle down and do your research and make some rock solid plans. Now is the time to really deal in the facts and make things real. 2022 was the year where the truth was revealed. 2023 is the year where we have to decide what we're going to do with all that information. 2023 is also the year where you should really focus on getting your house in order. And by that I mean your money, your clothes, your vehicle, any repairs or improvements. You know, talking about from darning socks and getting your shoes resoled to fixing the leaky basement or the roof, or getting that work on your car done that you've been putting off, getting the cavity filled, or a new pair of glasses, or going for that physical checkup. Do it in 2023. Tend to the important things that need fixing and that you've been putting off. If you need to buy, if you're worried about, crisis, if you need to buy a generator or put up extra canned food or keep some reserve cash in place, because when the electricity goes down or there's some kind of weird thing happening, then the ATMs don't work. This is your year to do that. You get all this stuff organized. Start thinking about this stuff. This year, do it. Don't just think about it. Make your best effort to fix all these little things. Fix it whatever you can, however you can. You might not be able to do it all, but try. Make a list, prioritize it, and check it off. And this is not about fear. I'm not preaching fear. 2023 is about being active, being bold, being brave, decisive, and moving forward. Okay, so this is your year of action. This is your year to make things right. This is also your year of preparation for what is to come. So with that in mind, I wish you the best, happiest, healthiest, and most prosperous 2023. And please take a look at your star sign tarot readings, and I wish you joy and have a great year.